Hi guys, welcome to my channel and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to be talking about something very important because one of my friends asked me that whenever I find myself in a friend circle and whenever I talk to people, I get stuck and my mind don't get the right words when I speak. So this is the problem with me and how I can avoid this problem. So this is what today's lesson is about, guys, and I welcome you all with a gigantic heart. If this is something that you experience, then this lesson is for you. So please continue watching this video up to the very end. So guys, well, if I talk about myself, the same thing was happened to me. The same thing was happened to me when I'm at initial stage of mine. But the more you practice, the better you will be. Speaking comes from speaking. Just like the more you read, your reading skills will improve. The more you speak, your speaking skills will improve. The more you write, your writing skills will improve. And the more you speak, your speaking skills will improve. So how to avoid this problem? In order to avoid this problem, you will have to speak. You will have to speak as much as you can. You will have to you will have to separate yourself for some time, not for months, not for weeks, but for some time, that could for 5 minutes, for 10 minutes, maybe for 25 minutes. You will have to lock up the door. You will have to speak to yourself in a privacy of your room. Stand up, speak with yourself for about 5 minutes, and imagine that you're addressing an actual audience. This is what you will have to do, and you will have to speak for about 5 to 10 minutes. But here's the thing, you don't have to hesitate. You will have to speak fast as much as possible, because this is something that will give you some sort of confidence, and it will also boost your confidence in no time, and your mind will be able to catch ideas in a very short span of time. Your mind will catch ideas very quick if you use this technique, because this is something that really helped me, and I still use this technique because my speaking skill is not that much good, but to some extent this kind of fluency considered best over here in Pakistan. But my speaking skills is not that much good, but probably I would say that I do have a some sort of good fluency, but not that much, because I faced a lot of criticism. I faced a lot of criticism because whenever I used to speak in a friend circle or maybe somewhere else, I get stuck in the middle, and this was the same problem that happened to me. But how I avoided this problem? Guys, I avoided this problem by speaking. Whenever I used to read something, I think of sometimes I used to think of imaginative stories, and I will have to speak about that stories for about 5 minutes, 10 minutes, that could maybe 20 minutes. And this is something that I did, and this is something that really made me able to speak in front of camera and speak with a flow. So, and if you do so, I'm sure that it will help you a lot. And the second thing is that don't put a lot of pressure on your brand. It's just a language, and the language could be learned. The more you practice, the better you will be. And language demand one thing, and that is practice. The more you practice, the better you will be. So lots of people make a lot of efforts for this, and they think that it's a language, and it will take lots of time from me. You will have to make it fun for yourself. Whenever you have a spare time, just watch movies with subtitle or maybe without subtitle. It will help you to to build your vocabulary. It will help you to your listening skills, because the more you listen, and that is how your accuracy will be built. You will get to know that how people structure sentences. You will get to know that how people speak in different contexts. That because this is something that I did, and it helps me a lot. And whenever I find myself in a friend circle, because I remember all this gesture. In order to learn a language, you have to be a word catcher. You will have to imitate language, because humans beings are adaptable. You will have to accustom yourself with this, and that is how you will easily do that. You will have to imitate how people use different gestures when they speak, how people use sentences in different contexts, and what sort of sentences I can use in that same context. You will have to do this, guys, for yourself. Further, you can also improve your reading skill, because reading is something that has really helped me. And I read a lot every single morning. Whenever I get up early in the morning, I read, because reading is something that that gives you some sort of a broad vision. It also helps you that how you will have to construct sentences in different contexts, and how you will have to write. Reading also gives you a lot of motivations, because when you read a good book, it is, you read a good book, you will not get to know about the writer's point of view, that what writer has talked about in this book. You will also get to know that how I can critically how I can critically think about such ideas, and what was the reader point of view. And you can also talk about that particular book which you have finished a week ago, or maybe 3 days ago. You can talk about that book, just like you give an overview to someone, that this is the book, that this was a book review, and I'm gonna give you today, and I want you to give me a positive feedback on that. You can just talk about anything that interests you, that you feel interest in, that you can pick any topic that you feel interest in that, and you can talk about that topic for about 30 minutes, 20 minutes, 10 minutes, guys. And if you do so, it will help you to improve your confidence, it will boost your confidence, and it will make you able to appear more confidence at your workplace, or maybe somewhere else. So guys, this is something that I experienced in my life, and I'm sure this will help you too. And if you practice all these things, it will help you a lot, and soon in a month you will notice the improvement of yourself if you do so, because it helps me a lot, and I'm sure it will help you too. And it's a great virtue when you help someone, when you give some sort of suggestion to people, and you see that person give you take that suggestion and use in their lives. This is something that really makes you special. And wish you more success, wish you best of luck, happy learning. I will meet you soon, another day in another vlog. Till then, take care and goodbye.